think I'm live. I'm not really too sure. I hope this has worked. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, if so, hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, thank you for checking this out. If you're watching live or if you're watching this on a playback, I really do appreciate it. It is currently 9:30 in the UK at the time of going live here. And yeah, I just thought I'd throw the camera on. I thought I'd go live and just talk to you guys because it's been a while since I've done like any form of like live stream as such. So yeah, I'm here. I hope you guys doing well. I'm doing okay. Um, I do intend to bring the live streams back very, very shortly with Z Talks, and I've got the 1 hour conversation dropping on June 1st, and hopefully making that like a weekly series with different guests. I've already got 2 weeks lined up. Rashad G reviews as first, and then Sammy G's World of Cinema, and then I'm going to have other guests as well. But yeah, it is currently Saturday night here in the UK. I'm just kind of chilling. It's probably not going to be like a super long stream, maybe about half an hour or so. But I thought I'd jump on, yeah, see who's around, see who's live, see if anyone is not really doing anything. I just wanted to come join a live stream, just come join and have a conversation. Yeah, if you're watching live, you know, or after the fact, please definitely I mean, if you're watching live, double tap the screen, but if not afterwards, just hit the thumbs up button. It helps to send this live stream into the YouTube algorithm and tells people that, hey, I'm live. Come check it out and come have a conversation, and help send a channel into the YouTube algorithm, because nowadays, I mean, us small creators have got to do what we can to be in that YouTube algorithm, right? So it's just one of those where, yeah, I'm just grateful for any support. I really, really am, and it's tough. Sometimes can be tough to get that support on YouTube. I know I have some people who watch the live streams quite frequently, and in the videos and the shorts and stuff, and the comment, and I really, really appreciate and respect all you guys. But it's always that build of the audience, right, and having more people view the channel. But yeah, if you're watching live, definitely leave a comment. Drop by, come say hello. Be lovely to talk to you. As I say, I'm going to be live for about half an hour, 40 minutes, worst case scenario. So yeah, definitely come say hello. And also, I think the comment section should be working as normal. At least I'm hoping the conversation's working as normal. Because it's been ages since I've done one of these, to be honest, where I've just gone live and just screw it. You know, I'm not going to go through StreamYard. I'm just going to go live. I've got Lucas saying hi, and Squid Game 32 saying hi. Well, hey to you both. Hey, hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. I think maybe 2 brand new viewers to the channel. So, hey, really appreciate and respect that. Yeah, and thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up button, giving this stream a thumbs up, and saying hello. And hey, if you're brand new, come press subscribe. Come and join the Did You See That family. I'd really appreciate it. OG Gamer, hello. So, hey, OG Gamer, hope you're doing well. Squid Game saying, do you play Animal Company? I can't say I do. No. I've never heard of Animal Company. Animal Crossing? Yeah, but not Animal Company. How many likes do you have? Currently 4, but there's 15 watching, so double tap the screen if you're watching live. That definitely helps the like boost button. Can we get the 15 likes and 15 people watching? I mean, that would be tremendous. Got on 5, legend, whoever's just done that. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching as well. I really, really do. Got my brother Joe in the chat. Yo, bro, have a great stream. Just about watch some TV. Well, enjoy the TV, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I really, really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for tuning in, bro. Really, really appreciate it. Hugh to the future. Hello, hello. Hey, how you doing? I've been meaning to come over to your channel a little bit more because I know you did a trilogy review of Back to the Future. So I got about halfway through the video and I still need to get through the other half. So I will leave a comment when I'm done, my friend. I haven't forgotten about you. I've got my good friend Ryan. Yo, Ryan, I actually just recorded my review for Clueless going on Patreon probably Monday. But thanks, man. He said, yo, what's up? Watching my awful team basketball with Jess. Man, well, hopefully they improve. Baseball, sorry. Hopefully they improve. And hopefully they are on the mend. Let's put it this way. But yeah, hello to Jess as well. It's on VR, Animal Company. Okay. Okay. I don't actually have VR. You know what it is? I would love one of those new headsets. However, of the VR ones, and I know now you can probably get them a little bit cheaper. Whenever I've done VR in the past, it's always just made me like dizzy and disorientated, so I'm a bit hesitant to ever try VR. We've got Ryan, not your normal geek. Yo, Ryan, what's going on? Just finished a new Fear Street Prom Queen. Skip it. It's a shame as the other three were solid. Yeah, me and Emma watched Fear Street last night. The Prom Queen. It was okay. Like the practical effects were decent for what it is, being like a Netflix movie. But like don't really care about any of the characters, unfortunately. It was a quick hour and a half though, so I mean, didn't waste the time of my life, but the killer reveals were pretty obvious, guys, for if you haven't seen it so far. But not the worst movie I've seen, but not the best. We've got Lucas saying, do you play on PlayStation? I do, yes, I do have a PS5. I'm looking to do maybe some gaming live streams very, very shortly. However, one thing I did the other day, which I honestly just realized last night and I could have kicked myself, is me and my wife are looking to move house. And because we're looking to move house, I've been sorting through like cupboards and we've been chucking some stuff out as well. Kind of, the less stuff we can take to a new house, the better as such, because it's going to be a big pain to move like some of this Lego, right? For example. Anyway, we were sorting out this cupboard and I was like sorting some wires and stuff. And some of these wires, I was like, yeah, I've got no idea what these are. So we just cut them up and threw them away. Turned out one of the wires was the connector for my headset for my PS5. And I was like, oh no. I was like, that's what this was for. So I'm going to have to buy a new one. I could use it wireless, but I've heard in the past when I've done those gaming streams of Power Wash Simulator, people were like, yeah, the audio wasn't great until I actually plugged the microphone in. So I'm just going to have to buy a new wire, really. I've got Marvel Boy saying, hey, Mike, it's been far too long. How are you keeping? Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, hey, Marvel Boy, I'm doing good. I hope you're well as well, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, but I thought I'm just going to flick the camera on tonight. I thought I'm just going to come say hello to your beautiful faces here on a Saturday evening. And yeah, I miss going live. I'll be honest, life has been crazy these first 5 months of 2025. Life in general has just been absolutely nuts for me, and it's still being that going forward in the next few months, especially with like the house move and all that kind of stuff going on as well. It's just busy, 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 and trying to find the time to do it and go live. And do I bring back Z Talks? Do I just do like a random live stream like this and talk to you guys and check in every few days? I don't know. There's a lot of different options at the moment, so just gonna kind of wait and see how it goes, really. But you guys are killing it with the comments. Thank you so much for that as well. Feel free to comment if you're watching along. Again, double tap the screen if you're watching this live. That gives this a big thumbs up. And if you're watching after the fact, press the like button and leave a little comment. You guys don't have to, but the super chat options are always there as well. Like it's on here on my screen. Honestly, you don't have to, guys, but hey, it's there if you're there. We've got exploitation reviews. Rob, yo Rob, what's going on, man? Hope you're well. I just finished on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed, man. I'm sure it's probably not a first time watch for you. I can imagine you probably love the James Bond series. What's going on here? Not much, my friend. Not much. Just chilling on a Saturday evening, and just thought, hey, I'll just come and join live, my friend. And changing a bit of a facial look, like rocking a bit of a mustache at the moment. So that's what's going on with me, my friend. Midlife crisis? Hey, I don't know. Lucas is subscribed. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. Rob saying I don't like the original Fear Street movie, so I'll skip the new one. Yeah, don't blame me, Rob. I'll be honest, as I say, like the practical effects are really good. So if you want to like at least tune in for a few practical effects and just skip the story, man, I honestly skip the story, just check the practical effect kills out, and it takes about 10-15 minutes of your time, and at least they're okay. Squid Game has 32 has 2.3k subs. Well, hey, that's awesome, Squid Game 32. I'll be sure to check your channel out after this stream. Lucas is subscribed as well. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. Please, can you sue? Is that like the Ronaldo, like sue, like that celebration kind of thing? I don't know. That's just me doing a celebration. That's what you meant anyway. Marvel Boy saying, yeah, hey Mike, have you gone for a new look? Can't really tell what's different exactly. Basically just the mustache, man. Like as you can see, like I've shaved like a facial hair. It's obviously started to grow because I cut this a few days ago now, but this was like very, very thin and it's just the tash. So that's kind of the new look, like just the tash really. And I just thought I'd just try something different, you know. If you guys think looks okay, hey, let me know. Okay, let's have a look. There you go. I've put a poll if you guys wanna vote on that. I dread to think. But yeah, Ryan, I did not forget your comment though. He says, "Do you have any anticipated movies coming up?" I'll be honest, no, not really. I mean, for me, it's kind of like 2025 so far hasn't been a great year for movies. Yes, we're starting to get like some bigger movies now, like Mission Impossible's dropped at the cinema, which I do have a review for on the channel. Lilo and Stitch. Then we've got like some other movies and stuff coming up. But yeah, there isn't really much going on in terms of movie world, and I tend to be gravitating a lot more towards older movies at the moment. So nah, I'd probably say my most anticipated coming up, because my most anticipated was Companion, and that was meh. Is probably Weapons by Zach Kreger, who did Barbarian, which is my favorite movie of the past 10 years easily. So yeah, his new movie. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yoda the Future says, "Yeah, we're going to start at YouTube at the beginning of this year. It keeps you so busy, so I can't imagine what it's like to move house and keep top of YouTube." Well, hey, man, well that's awesome that you started YouTube this year. Keep it going. Best thing advice I can kind of give. Not saying that you need any advice from me, to be fair. But just set yourself little goals and try to do what you can to achieve them. But if you don't achieve it within, say, a set amount of time, don't get yourself disheartened. Just keep the journey on, and hey, it'll come to you in due time, you know. Exploitation saying, "I dig the mustache." Well, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. On TikTok, it's someone said it ages me 30 years. I was like, so that would make me like 69? Do I look 69 with a mustache? I mean, hey, I would take this looks at 69. That would be amazing, right? But yeah, no, I'll be like a wrinkled old bag at that age. Lucas says, "What football soccer team do you support?" Okay, so I support a few football teams. I do like football. I do like watch the results every week. I don't watch like the live games every week or anything like that. But I like football. I was born in Sunderland, so I do support Sunderland, and obviously got promoted today at the time of the stream. So congrats to Sunderland, by the way. That's awesome news. And I don't get why people wouldn't want to see them in the Premier League, especially when you can see Newcastle v Sunderland every season, twice a season in a derby match, which is like a heated football match. Like, who doesn't want to see that, right? Some fans, I don't know, the weird. So yeah, them kind of grew up with Man United, but we've had a terrible season. And again, I just grew up with them, but yeah, they've been terrible. And I also support Torquay United. I know, bit of a random one. So yeah, I like a few football teams. Squid Game says, "Do you play GTA VI?" I'm guessing VIIV, is it? Is it the fifth one I'm talking about? I played GTA back on the PS2 games like San Andreas, Vice City, like those games I really played. But believe it or not, I've never played GTA 4, never played GTA 5, and GTA 6. I don't know if I'll be playing that one. I think maybe I need to, you know. Wishing you nothing but happiness and blessings for the future, and I missed you. Well, I appreciate it, Marvel boy. I missed you too, my friend. I've missed you guys. I've honestly missed going live. Like, I love the interaction. I love just talking to anyone who just wants to come and stop by, and I really appreciate you just stopping by to check out the live stream. Really, really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, I've missed you guys too, and obviously the new faces here as well. I appreciate you, games like Squid Guys, saying hello. So hello. Do you have a PC? Sorry, I know you asked this before, Squid Games, so if I do, and I missed a comment and I completely forgot. So apologies. I don't have a PC. I have a laptop, but I don't do PC gaming or streaming or anything like that on there. I know I'm probably missing out 100%. I'm not going to deny that I'm not missing out, but no, never done PC gaming. Rob says, before I go to Lucas's question, "My YouTube advice: do something similar to, but different enough from everyone else, and make sure it's something you're talking about all the time." Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think that's some great advice. Like, you know, I think it depends on your channel name also. So, for example, like Rob's channel there, right? Exploitation Review, which, by the way, awesome guy. Go check out his channel. He's a really, really cool dude. But you know, he talks specifically about exploitation movies, right? So his name makes sense, and that's what he focuses on. And he's probably one of the very few people that's actually doing that, to be honest. So he's hit definitely a niche. Whereas like my channel name, Did You See That, right? It doesn't say, oh, I've got to talk about movies all the time, which I don't. Recently, I've done some Japanese inspired videos because I've come back from a trip from Japan. So it's been nice to do different content. I can do food reviews, I can do like popcorn bucket chats and Lego builds and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it all just really depends. I definitely say be a little bit more different. But if you want to do just strictly movie reviews, I'm going to be honest, you're going to be in a very tough competition because everyone's doing movie reviews, or more and more people's doing it now. And I've been doing this for nearly 7 years, and more people's doing it every year. So trying to stand out from them can be a little bit challenging. I'll put it that way. Lucas says, are you watching the Champions League final? Probably not. Who's in the final? Let me know, Lucas, because I'll be honest, I didn't really keep in touch with that. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't even be able to tell you who's in the final. And I'd like to watch the Champions League final, but the only thing is, the only sports channel I have is Amazon Prime. Because I've got Amazon Prime subscription. So unless it's on there or like ITV, then probably not. No, I'm guessing it'll probably be on ITV though. Marvel seeing such a nice guy. I appreciate that, man. I wish more people like you, but I guess that wouldn't be right as your. Yeah, then they like look. We're all different. We're all our own person. I try to be nice to everyone as I'd like to be treated myself. Now obviously if someone's nasty to me, then obviously I'm not going to be nice to them as such, you know. But hey, I like to just try give everyone a benefit of the doubt and just have a chat with people. You know, just try to be an open person, really. I've got Daniel Berry saying hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hey Daniel, hope you're well, man. Thanks for tuning in. Squid Game saying my channel name is Animal Company 32. Cool. I will keep a lookout on this after this stream. I'll swing over to your channel, check out a few videos or so. So keep a lookout for me in the comment section as long as you got comments turned on. Keep it new, Mike, and never change. I appreciate it, and your social back on your stream. Calm and collected by a professional. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Marvel Boy. I really, really do. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you to say. And yeah, lovely compliment. Really, really do. Squid Game's in. Bye Squid Game. Hope you have a good night. Lucas says PSG versus Inter Milan. Okay. Okay, I mean that'll be a pretty cool match. Probably say PSG out of the two. Because I think last time I knew about Inter Milan, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit, but I don't really keep an eye on like Serie A leagues, to be honest, with them. So I'm not too sure. Not too sure. YouTube Future says, I think we are of a similar age. I reckon we probably love the same kind of movies from a similar period. Yeah, I hope I've not calling myself into one particular niche for my channel name. No, it's such your to the future. No, at the end of the day, man, like, look, you know, if you want to just do Back to the Future content, that's cool. Hey, I'll be there to check it all out. And I don't think you've kind of cornered yourself into a name because, again, like Huel to the Future, Highwell. Sorry if I've pronounced it wrong. Please let me know how to pronounce it. But at the same time, like as you've said, right, like it's just Tour to the Future. Like that could mean anything. That could be a movie review. That could be a food tasting. That could be making short movies. That could be going fishing. I mean, it can be anything. It's just you've pictured the shows very Back to the Future inspired content. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Huge Back to the Future fan myself. 35th anniversary T-shirt I'm rocking. So yeah. No, I think you're good. I think you're good. But they won against FC Barcelona on aggregate. Yeah, I mean, fair. But at the same time, as you just said, 7-6 on aggregate, so it was very, very close. Inter Milan back when used to be dominating kind of team. So we'll see. I'm still going to go PSG though. Marvel says, you're right, Mike. Open mind and creative with your content channel. All right, I'll stop now with the smothering of comment. Hey, Marvel Boy, you're cool. I honestly really, really appreciate it. Really, really doing it. And the kind words really do mean a lot as well. How is the... Oh, okay. People not minding the mustache. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I thought maybe people might click the shave option, but no. I mean, I really appreciate it, Marvel. And then what are you guys up to this weekend? Do let me know as well on Saturday night. Tomorrow being Sunday, I am back at work. I know, got 4 shifts upcoming where I'm working from 12 in the afternoon till 11 at night. So some killer shifts as well. And obviously for 4 days, I can't really live stream on YouTube, right? Unless it was after like 11 o'clock at night. I don't think I'd really live stream it like after 11 o'clock at night, to be honest. But again, it's just stuff like that that kind of affects into life and all that kind of stuff, really. And Lucas saying, when will you be live again? So yeah, do let me know, guys, what you've got going on this weekend and if you're doing anything cool. Hopefully something better than me than going to work, right? Lucas, when will you be live again? I don't know, Lucas. I really don't know, man. Thank you for the question, though. Well, I don't know, because I say the tough thing is with work, with the house move, all that situations going on, and then like a few other things going on in life as well. I've just been kind of busy. And sometimes I do get free, I'll put out like a YouTube video and to keep the channel consistent. So I'm not really too sure. Just keep an eye out, or if I go live via StreamYard, I normally put like a notice out to be like, oh hey, in a few days I'm going live, or tomorrow night I'm going live. So yeah, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Uh yeah, of course, love you, Tash. Appreciate it. It all makes sense. We all love you regardless. Hey, I appreciate. We've got to take us the full package. Can't choose pick. I guess so. But hey, who knows how long I'll rock this look? We might just go back to a beard. Who honestly knows? Rob is going to be editing some videos for the channel, so nothing too exciting. Rob, it's content, my friend, and as I know that you normally just post once a week, or at least you did. I don't know if you've changed that. I've got a lot of your videos to catch up on, my friend, and I haven't forgot about you. They're on the save for watch later list. But yeah, nothing wrong with that. And it gets a video out, and your channel's booming, my friend, all the time. All the time, it's booming. So, I appreciate you stopping by, man, and I hope the editing goes okay. Evan saying keep the Tash. Hey, thanks, Emma. I'll keep the Tash. I'll keep the Tash. But I think as it goes along, I may have to end up just shaving this a little bit, not like clean shave, but like a little bit, so like the Tash stands out a bit more. Because otherwise, it'll be like, why have you got thicker hair than here? It just wouldn't make sense, really. And it's pronounced Howl to the future. Okay, cool. It's just my first name mixed with Back to the Future. Okay, that makes sense. I do reviews, trade actions at the moment. Want to do more stuff though. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go, Howell. I wish you all the best, and I honestly hope that your YouTube journey goes really great. It's awesome to hear that you started in this year, and you're obviously having some success, and you're having people coming to your channel as well. So that's one beautiful thing about YouTube, where you do build a community and have like regular audiences watching you and connecting with you, and I think that's just like one of the best things that you maybe don't really expect when you do YouTube. Lucas saying, what country do you live in? I live in the UK, Lucas. I've done all my life. Sometimes I wish I was abroad, but hey, can't be choosers as such. But yeah, good luck to you, Howell. Definitely go check out the guy's channel. Go support him. England, Lucas. Sorry, I should have specified. And yeah, and Rob, enjoy your weekend again. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. Again, I hope you're doing something better than me, going to work tomorrow for 4 days, 4 long days. Lucas lives in Scotland. Oh, nice, Lucas. Nice, man. I've been to Scotland 2 or 3 times. Yeah, 2 or 3 times in my life. Yeah, I've been to like Glasgow and Aberdeen, and it's okay. It's okay. Marvel have you heard of the Avenger movies? They are both delayed, but not that much really. It's bittersweet, but pain in the ass. I guess it would work for it under VFX. Yeah, I heard about the Avengers Doomsday being delayed, and I'm not really surprised at the end of the day when they announced the original release date. I was like, nah, especially with the Thunderbolts being doing okay at the box office, they're gonna keep pushing that, and then they've pushed several projects back a little bit. So they've got to build time to build up this Avengers story to get to Doomsday. And it feels like by the time to get there, by December 2026, they're gonna have to rush to get there to bring all these characters in one big loop and bring them into that movie. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I mean, hopefully they can and kind of resurrect that Marvel passion in a lot of people, but we'll just have to see. I live in Glasgow. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I know. I have actually been to Glasgow, the airport, and also, me and my wife went to an Ice Nine, Kills concert there as well. Rob saying my wife and children don't like this scratchy beard kisses. I keep things smooth as I'd like. My ideal. So my ideal for myself is scruffy. Yes. That would be awesome, Rob. I can get that completely, my friend. I don't think Emma minds, to be fair. But yeah, I can get what you mean. No, I think it's just keep it fresh, keep it trim, keep it tidy, right? But yeah, I could definitely get where you've come from. Just like keep it, just grow it out, right? Got Jackson here, Mike Jackson. You beautiful human being. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Lucas says Celtic have been beaten by Aberdeen on penalties. Yeah, they did. Aberdeen absolutely pretty much wiped the floor with them on the penalty shootout, really. And yeah, I'm really glad. It's nice to see another Scottish team do well and not just Celtic and Rangers that used to be back when. So yeah, nice to see that Aberdeen got the win. And we've got Nanette's Blood Rose Horror Nightmare. Okay, cool name. Hello everyone. Well, hey Nanette, hope you're doing well. I think might be brand new or maybe pop by one or two videos before. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're doing great. And yeah, nice to see you here as well. Jackson, thanks man, doing great. Absolutely love the stash. Thanks Jackson, thanks man. Yeah, thought I'd try a different look. Well, actually, Emma was saying like, oh hey, you should go with the stash, right? So I was shaving a few nights ago, and at one point I kept it to the point where it'd be like a goatee. Like I thought like, oh, let me see what I look like goatee. God, I looked awful. I looked like 50 years old or like more, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna rock this look in my life probably. So yeah, I decided to go over the dash. I appreciate it though, man. I still need to watch your Japan video, but what was your favorite things you guys did there? Yeah, well, hey Jackson, I appreciate it, man. I've got two Japan videos out at the moment. I've got two that's on Patreon, that's on early, but they'll be coming to YouTube in the next few weeks probably. One of them is trying Japanese Kit Kats. So that's a pretty cool video. And then one of them is about what to do in your first hour when you get to Japan. For anyone who are going to Japan, right? Whether it's you guys, whether it's random people that may have come across my video. So yeah, I love doing Japanese content. And also, Jackson, and for anyone who's interested, I took that many videos in Japan. I've got one short releasing at 4 p.m. every single day up till September 19th currently, with more to do, so which might take me to about January 2026. So got so many shorts of Japan than actual like long form content. But maybe I can make more long form content. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, man, a lot of content. But to answer your question about what was your favorite thing, okay, so I know Emma's favorite thing, and I can't disagree too much to be honest, but I will give a different answer. But her favorite thing in Japan was we rented a car for one day, which was the first time I've driven in a different country. I've driven in Ireland, but yeah, that's a different matter. But anyway, I hired a car for a day, and we took a trip to Aokigahara Forest, which is the forest that's got a big rep in Japan. I'm not going to mention the word because YouTube will probably ban me. But you probably know what forest I'm kind of talking about. So we wanted to go see that. And in the meantime, that's not too far from Mount Fuji. Now, to get to that forest, however, it's a pain in the ass to get there from where we were staying in Tokyo. Basically, it was going to be a 3.5 to 4 hour train journey, but it wasn't just like one train. It was like a walk, get a train, okay, then walk, get another train, walk, get another train, then a bus, then you get to the location. And I was just like, that is a pain of a journey. I was like, why do that? Plus, it wasn't as if we're going to be staying overnight near there, so that may have been okay, being like, that's okay for one day travel. It was just like the 1 day trip, and I was like, nah. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rent a car, then we're going to travel over from there and go see Mount Fuji as well. So on that day at Jackson, and I highly recommend anyone to do this, by the way. We traveled from Shinjuku to go over there, and on the drive there, absolutely stunning. Some of the best views I've seen in my life. It was all just like real Japan. It was all like mountains, beautiful greenery and nature, and just like the scenery itself. I can't describe it. I'd have to put it as like a YouTube short so you guys can see like what I'm kind of describing to you. It was so beautiful, like beyond words, and like that was so good. And then the cool thing about Mount Fuji was everyone does like a normal bus trip to get there. And don't get me wrong, like people's photos and out of that, it's beautiful, it's really, really nice. But because we are around the back roads of all of that, and because we're more like kind of like the countryside and stuff, we got to see the countryside of that trip, where we got to a place called Lake Saiko, I don't know how you say it, Saiko, Psycho, I would say, but maybe just wrong pronunciation, probably. But we got to see like the back of Mount Fuji, and like there was hardly no one there whatsoever, and that view was just utterly incredible, like so stunning. I can't describe it. So that was like Emma's favorite thing, like that full day, and that was definitely up there for me for sure. But like a highlight, and to be honest, man, it's tough to say because I'll be honest with you, we did so much stuff, and like I'm not kidding, like we were out of the hotel every morning at like 8 a.m. and get back to like 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. like that day, that night. And we were just out going like seeing like different scenery routes, having like some food, traveling on buses or trains or going on walks and or some shopping, and it was just so crazy. Like we did so much stuff. Like, but definitely some highlights for me very quickly was seeing the steps from the anime movie Your Name. My favorite anime movie of all time, got the collector's edition back there, and seeing like the steps that's based on, beautiful, man. Like nearly brought a tear to my eye for sure. But thank you for the question. Now, Arsenal won against Barcelona in the women's channel. I did. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the highlights. Yeah, congrats to Arsenal. And take it easy, Lucas. Thanks for tuning in, man. Nanette's from United States. From United States. Sorry, Nanette. Oh, that's awesome. What state are you based in? If you want to share that, of course. Exploitation says, I would love to go to Japan someday. Lots of gorgeous stuff to photograph, and I love Japanese food. Rob, honestly, man, don't get me wrong. It's not cheap to get to Japan, and I'm not going to sit here and say to you guys, right, it was $100 to get to Japan, right? It's not. But the great thing was, though, me and my wife had the holiday planned for like a year and a half, and the travel agent that we went with had it where you could pay like monthly installments. So we may be paying like $100 or so a month to pay it off. So to be fair, that's not a lot. Especially as a lot of the time you might spend that money on like having takeouts or takeaways, or like say like little treats and like little, not royalties, man, bloody, like kind of like little pleasures in life, right? Like a video game and stuff like that, or like a Blu-ray and stuff like that. So the price you'd pay for that just went on like the monthly installments for Japan, really. Definitely a holiday everyone's got to do in their lifetime, 100%. If you love anime, you're gonna have a great time. If you love the Japanese culture, you're gonna have a great time. If you just want to get lost and be in a place where literally everyone is so friendly, Japan is the place for you. We didn't encounter one person who was not friendly, and that says something, right? It's so advanced. It's so advanced in Japan, like compared to England and even America. It's so advanced. Honestly, you guys have got to go there. 100%. You'd love it. You'd love it. And then it says, what are your top 3 movie genres? I'm open to most movies. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm open to every movie. No, normally I would be, but there is some that combine like, yeah, nah. Genres though, I guess like genres for me that I gravitate to the most and I watch the most stuff from is anime, horror, and probably underdog movies, really. So I'm going to go those 3 because those are my kind of my normal ones, really. How old the future says I'm in the UK too. Oh, cool. Seaside town of Cromer. Let me know where Cromer is. I'm not sure where that is actually. I know you've been doing YouTube for years, but when did you start to see progress with subs? I'm just enjoying it, so I'm not too bothered, but curious. Yeah, so I think with subs, I think it's one of those things where you see it as you go on. Now, some people might get like thousands and thousands of subs immediately. Maybe they just strike gold when they start YouTube. But I think it's all just a journey and just a kind of progress, right? Like, so for me, one thing I started to do is as I started doing YouTube more seriously in the start of 2021, I started to look back on videos I made and taking a tip from my video I made. Okay, what could I change next time for my next video? Because you got to think, you're appealing yourself to strangers and you're hoping that a stranger is going to like your video and your thoughts and want to check out more videos from you. So for me, it's all about just having that growth and that change in your videos where, not saying, right, copy someone else's style or anything like that, but if maybe someone has structured a sentence in a particular way that you really like, you can take that into your video. You know, that's not stealing from them. It's just what might help you with your confidence. So I think it all just really depends, and it depends on the content you put out and the algorithm and it puts you out. So at the end of the day, the subscribers aren't everything, because yes, it's great to have a big number subscriber, but at the same time, if you don't have big number subscribers, like, you know, for example, I've got 9,500 or so subscribers, which I'm eternally thankful for. I'm not going to take that against that whatsoever. But what I want to try to say is, even with that number, I don't get 9,500 views on every video, right? So it doesn't equate to the views on your video. So, hey, just take it as it goes. Really, really, just take it as it goes. Best thing I can say. Um, Jackson says, sounds amazing. Japan near the top of my bucket list. Really want to have some high-end sushi and hike mouth. Yeah, Jackson, do it. Do it, man. And it's cool that you pay for installments. So, Jackson, the company that me and Emma used was called Flight Center. I'm not sure if they're in America or they deal with American like airline agencies. But over here in the UK, it's a huge thing of paying holidays where they do monthly installments. I don't get why they wouldn't do that in America, because at the end of the day, like, if you don't pay the installments, you then get fined, or any money that you've paid, you don't get refunded. So I don't know why they wouldn't do that. But yeah, honestly, Jackson, the amount of food options in Japan's crazy. The culture is insane. Like the sights you're gonna see is just something else. I honestly can't describe it enough. And I don't want to like hype it up to the point where you're like, oh wow, Mike said this is like truly the best holiday ever, and you get there and you're like, you know, it's okay, you know. But for me, definitely a holiday of a lifetime for sure. I'd love to go back one day, really, really would. I'm not sure when, but I'd love to. Nanette's from South Carolina. Oh, nice. Carolina is definitely a place I want to go to in the future. I've been to the west side of America, and I've been to Florida. I would love to go more like Carolina, like Kansas, where my friend Jason is. Also, when Rob, if he ever comes back to the UK, I'd love to meet Rob. And Jackson, if he ever came back, I'm not sure if he ever would, but if not, I'd have to try see if I come to America and meet up with Jackson, because it's definitely a guy I'd love to meet and have tried to for like the longest time. I just didn't have the chance to when he was in the UK, and I'm really glad I didn't. Ryan says, is there anything new coming up in the UK that you're looking forward to trying to do food-wise? I know at McDonald's, you guys have always got something. So food-wise, Ryan, yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I think food-wise, it's tough. It's tough. And I'll tell you why I mean that. Because with the food in the UK, like the McDonald's, for example, right? So they've got a new menu coming in June. And their brand new burger they're putting out is called like the Big Arch or Golden Arch or something like that. But it looks literally just like a Big Mac. And I'm just like, it's not really like unique, you know, to the point where, you know, where it's like, you know, like that's incredible, or like that's going to be like a game changer or anything like that. I might get it to try for like a little short or like a video or something, but I'm not really too bothered, I'll be honest with you. But food wise, nah, we get like a lot of weird, like a lot of new foods, sorry, most of the time, but it's all just junk food and just food that's crap for you all the time. And sometimes I'd like to try eat healthy and like not try cheat too much or anything on like diet or like have like crazy cheat days or anything. So then like that factors into that. So yeah, man, I'm not too sure to answer your question, but definitely if something weird comes along, I'll do a mic tries. The Japanese Kit Kats is the next one. Then it says you can do monthly installments over here in America too if you want to go on a trip. If you go to an agency, okay, cool, cool. That makes sense. And I was gonna say it'd be weird if they wouldn't do that. When are the people? Sorry, when are the people that I follow on YouTube just went with her family to Japan? I'm guessing she meant one. Okay. And she took the most beautiful pictures and posted them on Instagram. And I love them pictures. I can see you're coming from thinking that the landscape is beautiful over there. Yeah, it's one of those things in that honestly, it's such a beautiful place. Like there was so many times like I would say like to Emma, I'd be like, that's so cool, or wow, that's so beautiful, or like wow. And I would just stop and just take a photo. Um I've got so many photos and videos. I'd say I've got a shot every day until September 19th currently, which again is going to go to about December or January of 2026. Like I've got that many videos, and that's just video, not even photographs. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful place. Exploitation says, I'll be in Paris this summer if you want to pop down and hang out. So Rob, I would love to. Now I'm not going to say no, but just to be completely honest with you, is in July, I'm starting a new position at my current job where this also factors into the whole YouTube thing. And I haven't really publicly announced this, so you guys are kind of the first to hear this, whoever's watching this. Where at the minute I do 4 shifts and I get 4 days off because I work like really long days. But in July, I'm going back to work in 5-day weeks. So yes, I'll be finishing earlier. Yes, I might have a little bit more time in the day to still do everything I want to. But with that, I don't have those 4 days off. Whereas if I was on that rotation when you're in Paris, I could have like 4 days and it could fall off when you're in there. So I'd be like, well, hey, let me get like a cheap ticket over and come meet you. But because I'm on those 5-day weeks, more likely I'll be Monday to Friday, maybe weekend off, or like say like a Tuesday off, but I'm back in like Wednesday for 8 o'clock in the morning. So at the minute, man, it's tough to say with that new job position rota schedule change. So I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no. But more likely it might be a little bit tough. That's all I'll say. Whereas like if it was say like in a London or like a Manchester, at least I could just make like a quick train journey down a few hours and still come back the same day. So yeah, I'm not too sure, man. If I was in London, it'd be way easier. Jackson saying I'll definitely be coming back to the UK. So sorry I didn't get around to heading up. Hey Jackson, it's all good. And the thing is, man, like if you do get back to the UK, and even if it's just to London, I'll make the trip down to London. The thing is, as long as you can give me plenty of notice, and I'm not saying that you haven't before, by the way, but like just for in future, if for example like you like, oh well, hey Mike, I'm coming down in November, and like rough dates, I can put the holiday in at work, especially as I'm going over this new schedule. So I'd have like that day off, or I'd have like the day or day after off as well. So we could actually spend some time, maybe go catch a movie, like go have a pint. I just have a walk, just have like a general like live chat, get to know each other a little bit more as well. Like, hey man, let me know. Definitely let me know if you ever come back. But if not, and I come over to America, it might be Florida or LA. I think that's like the next trip me and my wife's talked about in like long-term plan. But if you were ever like near those states, or could get to them, then yeah, would love to meet up that way as well. How old the future says, great advice, mate. Yeah, sometimes you just need to hear how someone else's YouTube journey has been. Chroma is in Norfolk, bloody freezing. Norfolk, well, I'm like northeast area, so yeah. I mean, it's a little bit far, but same time, man. Like, if we've got no issue, I wouldn't be mind like meeting halfway and stuff. Like yeah, that sounds pretty good. Love a pint. Yeah, me too. Me too. And yeah, I think it's always interesting knowing about other people's YouTube journeys. Like everyone's different. This is just how my journey's been. Like Jackson, Horsetooth, or Exploitation Rob have had probably complete different journeys. So yeah, I think everyone does it different. Jackson says my wife does those 4 10-hour shifts during her work week. It's definitely a trade-off because she has more days off, but she's just burnt out on the days that she works. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is it, Jackson. So it's long days. It's very long days to like stay energized, stay motivated, and keep yourself motivated. And then on those days off, having that energy to do jobs. Now, luckily for me, in an extent, like I'm quite an energetic person, and like I'm always on the go. Like my mind's always like on the go. Um, Maybe there's an ADHD diagnosis in there. I don't know. But it's one of those things where it just depends, like, and again it depends on your job, you know, as well. Like if your wife has like a stressful job, like to the point where like mentally exhaust her, she probably needs those days off to just mentally like compose back to just like a normal thinking process rate, I guess. I don't know what the right terminology is. um so yeah, I can definitely understand, because my job mentally taxes me at times for sure. Yeah, let me know when you're thinking about making that trip. One of my best friends from childhood lives in LA, so I'd have multiple reasons to go. Yeah, Jackson, I will do. Honestly, I would love to meet you, man. I really, really would. And I know it's been in the pipe work and the pipeline for some time. Um, but yeah, I think the trip is, and the plan is to maybe do 1 week Florida, 1 week LA. Now, obviously, I'll let you know like in advance to be like, hey, look, I'm gonna be at LA at this time and this like rough dates and stuff. So would work something out, and at least you can maybe sort something with your job and stuff like that as well. You know, so I'd definitely give you a lot of notice for sure, and it gives you a reason to go there as well. Drew's saying, hey, what's up? Hey, Drew, what's going on? Hope you're well. Howell says, I've got to jump off now, but nice talking to you, mate. If you go live again, I'll jump on for sure. Hey, well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, I really, really do. And in my bio, in my channel, I've got my Instagram link. If you want to add me on Instagram, drop me a message or whatever. Yeah, if you feel free to, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to sign out from here, because I didn't really expect to be live for like too long tonight. But I just want to say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for leaving any comments. Been lovely having a conversation, and it's been great with just being live once again, because it's been a while. It's been a while. So thank you to Drew, thank you to Nanette, thank you to Rob, Jackson, Howard to the Future. Thank you to the guys earlier like Lucas, Squid Game, my brother Joe, Daniel Berry, Ryan. Both Ryans stopped by as well. I really, really appreciate it, and thank you so much, guys. Very quickly, Rob does say my YouTube journey, 2.5 years, very slow growth to 1,000 subs. I almost quit, but then it picked up in 2021. I got around 7,000 subs, now at 12k and some change. Yeah, Rob's channel's just exploded, and that just goes to show like just consistency, but also he's got a little bit of a niche. So yeah, just hey guys, just do something a little bit different. Put yourself out there, and yeah, just make a video. If you don't make a video, put yourself live, even if you go live for like I've done like 48 minutes or so. But hey, great to chat to you, great to chat to you as well, Jackson, and great to chat to you as well, Ryan, and Howell as well, and Rob, and yeah, and Annette. And hey, take care, guys, have a good night, and I'll speak to you in the next one.